Hello, this is Jason reporting from Channel 7 Medieval News to talk to Sir Josselot about being a knight. So, Sir Josselot, when did you decide to become a knight?
Well, I didn't choose to become a knight exactly. I was pretty much born a knight because my father was one and he wanted me to be a knight. However, in rare occasions, a squire may be knighted on a battlefield for a particularly brave deed.
What are the stages in becoming a knight?
To become a knight, I had to start out as a page, and then a squire, and then, of course, a knight.
So what did you do as a page?
I became a page at 7 years of age. I was sent to my father's fellow knight from his order, Sir Swordfights-a-Lot, to begin my training. I had to serve the lady of the castle as a servant. I waited on her, brought her food and water, and helped her with everyday chores.
Then what did you do as a squire?
When I was 15, I became a squire. I was required to be Sir Swordfights-a-Lot personal assistant. I followed him everywhere. I helped him put on his armor. In return, he taught me swordsmanship and horsemanship and how to use a lance, and I trained using a quintain or with another squire. A quintain was to practice jousting. It was a swiveling dummy which had a shield in one hand and a club in the other. If I didn't hit it strong enough, then it would spin around and hit me in the back of the head with the club.
What was it like the day before you got knighted?
The day before I got knighted, I spent the night praying and fasting. I wore a white shirt to indicate purity, a red tunic to show that I was ready to shed blood in the service of God, and I bathed to show my wish to cleanse myself of past sins. The chaplain blessed my sword and laid it on the altar before me so I could watch over it.
What happened at the knighting ceremony?
At the knighting ceremony, all of my family and friends were there to watch, as was the nobility. I came out to the courtyard fully armored, and Sir Swordfights-a-Lot asked me to state my reasons for becoming a knight. He was satisfied with my answer, though I can't remember exactly what I said, but if he was not, then I would not have been allowed to be knighted. After that he tapped me on the shoulder 3 times, though some lords tap once on each shoulder, and said, "In the name of God and St. George, I make thee a knight."
What did you do after the knighting ceremony when you were full knight?
After becoming a knight, I was given a castle to be lord of, and became Sir Swordfights-a-Lot vassal, or lesser knight. I would later get vassals of my own. The vassal exchanged their military services for landed protection. I would have to protect my people and vassals in times of war, and Sir Swordfights-a-Lot would protect me. I could also choose to participate in tournaments if I wanted to. Finally, I had to act according to laws of chivalry.
What exactly is chivalry?
Chivalry is the code of behavior that all knights followed, or were supposed to follow, though most did not, which said to be brave and unselfish, and most of all, to protect women. It comes from the French word chevalerie, which means skills to handle a horse.
How do you tell each other apart in tournaments if you all wear armor?
To tell each other apart in tournaments, we use heraldry, which is painted on our shields and armor, and sometimes it was on the clothing of our horses.
Thank you for your time and have an excellent day.